Barbara Henderson is an author, teacher and puppeteer. Her new book, Punch, is released later this year, and she took part in XpoNorth's Tweet Your Pitch last year, which led to the publication of her first children's book, Fur for Luck. Barbara, welcome.
Hi.
So, you tweeted your pitch. What happened after that?
Well, I actually only joined Twitter to be in that initiative. I had never engaged with Twitter before. In fact, I was a bit of a dinosaur, really, and I decided that that was possibly the time to do it. So a year and a half ago, for one day, you could tweet your pitch with a particular hashtag to XpoNorth. So I tweeted actually a handful of works that I'd finished and that I sort of had in a drawer. And yeah, somebody followed me back, the publishers who have now published my book, Fur for Luck. And it began the dialogue, really, that led to me submitting to them. And you know, it was just very, very lucky that somebody was looking for something historical about the history of Scotland. Mine's a Highland Clearances novel, and it seemed to sort of strike a chord. So yeah, it was published. We met with the publishers, I think, in February, following the January tweet pitch, so incredibly quickly after that. And then by the autumn, it was out. So yeah, I've now had best part of 7 months really going into schools and visiting museums and doing events as a published author, which is exciting and brilliant. And go XpoNorth.
And had you tweeted? Sorry, and had you used any other means to sort of contact publishers before that?
I had submitted, like most sort of writers who, you know, have started building up a bit of a body of work. I had submitted to agents, I'd submitted to publishers. I had a handful of full manuscript requests, and I did get to one acquisition meeting, which didn't happen, unfortunately, in the end. They didn't take it on. I was also shortlisted for the Kelpies Prize in 2013, so I felt like I was close, but I hadn't quite made that connection. It hadn't quite happened for me. So it was really good that through this it was able to happen, yeah.
And you also run a book festival. You chair Ness Book Fest, which has been going for a year. How's that going?
Well, Inverness used to actually have a book festival. It was brilliant. It had a fantastic sort of programme every year. Unfortunately, it seemed to just peter out, and then they announced that they were going to not do that anymore. And I was really sad about that. And I suppose it maybe was the catalyst of becoming a published writer myself, that I thought, no, this city does need a book festival. And I actually put a tweet out in my newfound social media and said, I'm so gutted that Inverness doesn't have a book festival anymore. Anybody want to help me make that happen again? And thankfully, loads of people came out of the woodwork, and actually exactly a year ago at XpoNorth, I'd say half my one-to-ones I had with people who were interested in helping me with this. And so we formed a committee, and we ran our first book festival literally about 8 weeks after forming it as a committee, so it was incredibly quick. And I think it went really, really well. We're not charging for any events. It's a principle that we're going to try and fundraise and make it accessible and free for everyone, so that there are no barriers, sort of championing, you know, big names alongside the grassroots, and you know, I think that's really important for Inverness. So I'm absolutely buzzing for this year's, which will be in October, the 5th to the 8th of October. Venues across Inverness, events ranging from children's to non-fiction to outdoorsy stuff to literary fiction, crime. We've got it all, and I'm really, really excited. I can't tell everyone everything about the programme yet, trying to keep a few things.
I can think of nothing better than autumn spent hearing and reading books.
Absolutely, and hopefully in the run-up just to the October holidays, that'll be when schools will be winding down, maybe more likely to engage with it. We've got a few really brilliant kids events planned. So, but yeah, it's a committee effort. It's not just me by any stretch of the imagination. I'm the current chairperson, so that's it though.
Well, the best of luck to Ness Book Fest. Thank you for joining us.
Okay.